Welcome back, everybody, to what a week it has been. Since I changed my name from Honest Johnny Reviews, I think I might as well change this to what had happened this week was week number 149 of the Trump impeachment process. And they are still promising to, I don't know, provide stuff that is opposite of exactly what they release in the media. Instead of focusing, they have exactly 1 year until the next election. It is November 9th, 2019. And as you all know, that is exactly 1 day before the United States Marine Corps birthday. November 10, 1775, Semper Fi. Happy birthday to all my Marine brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for your service. November 11th is Veterans Day. Thank you so much to all my brothers and sisters, especially you, Tulsi Gabbard. Please keep running. Please stay in the fight, and please get that nomination. Thank you all so much for serving a country that has idiots like Joy Behar that will openly disrespect you and act like a complete asshole right to your face. Here is a little clip that started out as Tulsi dismantles Hillary Part 1, then it was Tulsi dismantles Hillary Part 2. I think I'm just gonna rename it to Tulsi dismantles the libtards. So we're gonna start, that's a new thing too. Tulsi dismantles libtards Part 1, starting right here with Joy Behar.
Well, look, the facts are important, and we'll get to that. I want to start with something that I think is also important about facts, because recently on your show here...
I was just going to get to that.
Good. Yeah. Helping you out.
You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah. No, look, some of you have accused me of being a traitor to my country, a Russian asset, a Trojan horse, or a useful idiot, I think was the term that you used. Which basically means that I'm naive or lack intelligence to know what's going on.
They use that.
I want to let your viewers know exactly who I am.
All right.
Set the record straight. I am a patriot. I love our country. I am a strong and intelligent woman of color, and I have dedicated almost my entire adult life to protecting the safety, security, and the freedom of all Americans in this country. It was the attacks on 9/11.
We're getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves, but Franklin Graham finds you refreshing. He doesn't find me refreshing. Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, says he could vote for you.
Joy, this is why
you're on Tucker Carlson at least 10 times. Why don't you go on Chris Wallace's show?
This is why I'm here, because you and other people continue to spread these innuendos that have nothing to do with who I am.
Well, Hillary Clinton started it, and then you shot back at her, boy. You called her the queen of warmongers.
You doubled down, unfortunately, you doubled down on the baseless accusations that she made that strikes at the core of who I am.
I'm not making any predictions, but I think they've got their eye on somebody who's currently in the Democratic primary and are grooming her to be the third-party candidate. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of, sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. And that's assuming Jill Stein will give it up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian asset.
So really? I mean, this is outrageous. This is outrageous and offensive on so many levels. I've served as a member of Congress now for almost 7 years, receiving high-level national security and intelligence briefings, serving on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Armed Services Committee, the Homeland Security Committee, working to ensure the safety and security of the people of this country. This is why I'm running for president, to continue that commitment of service.
So are you surprised what she's saying is she feels they are grooming you. You're saying nobody's grooming me. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm a soldier and a patriot.
It's offensive to me as a soldier, as an American, as a member of Congress, as a veteran, and frankly, as a woman, to be so demeaned in such a way.
But you called her the personification of rock.
So demeaned
She's a woman
in such a
too.
way. Well, I'm pointing to the fact that she has continued this legacy of being the world's police around the world, that has waged wars costing the lives of thousands of my brothers and sisters in uniform. I'm speaking out against that and
What's
to
your evidence
change
to that?
to change.
Well, can I?
Are you serious?
Let's hear it.
Are you serious?
Let's hear it.
I served in the war
Not
in
you,
Iraq.
her. You're saying that she's-
exactly.
she's a
I
warmonger.
served
How do
in
you
the
come
war
up with
in
that?
Iraq
Yeah.
that she championed. She championed a regime change war
Did you not
in
believe
Libya.
in that war?
I believe the lies that were told to us.
Well, so did she.
So it is indisputable. It is indisputable to say anything other than the fact that Hillary. Let me just close this out. That Hillary Clinton, throughout her career, has led with a foreign policy of interventionism and being the world's police, going and toppling dictators in other countries that has caused such destruction and loss of life. I'm against that. I'm running for president to change that. Rather than actually debate me on the issues, she and others are resorting to these smear tactic campaigns, seeking to undermine me, smear my character, and sending a message to anyone who dissents. Toe the line, or you too will be smeared.
I just want to straighten a couple of things out. I've never said, and I don't think Hillary Clinton thinks that you're a witting asset. You might be an unwitting asset. Not that that means you're stupid, but people can be used.
Well, that's exactly what it means, though. That's exactly what it means.
The other thing that confuses me, wait, I have one more question. You're on state TV all the time. Why do you go on
What's
Fox
TV?
Fox Channel, which is a
trying to reach out to another
propaganda network, 16 times with Tucker Carlson? I never see you with Chris Wallace or that other guy, what's his name, Brett Baer.
Well,
Why aren't you on with them? They're definitely middle of the road. Why do you go on with Tucker, who's a liar and a propagandist?
So let me start with how offensive it is to say that I am a witting or unwitting asset of a foreign country, working against the interests of our people and our country, the
Not
country that
deliberately.
I am willing to lay my
deliberately.
life down for. So if you're saying it's not deliberately, then you are implying
It could be.
that I am too stupid and too naive and lack the intelligence to know what I am doing. That is extremely offensive
Can I get you to put the
me
quote
and to
up?
every
Can you
woman
guys
of color.
put the quote back up? Because I think everyone is sort of missed something.
What are we missing?
Well, I think what you're missing is that that asset had nothing to do with Tulsi. She was talking about Jill Stein.
Actually, her
that's and an
spokesperson confirmed it.
I'm not making it.
They called you a Russian doll.
Her spokesperson confirmed it because some of the media followed up and asked for her spokesperson to say what she meant and confirmed that they were talking about me. So there was no mistaking that.
Right. Okay, well, that's clear.
Well, the quote that we saw, I'm sorry, I just want to point out the quote that we saw wasn't.
Well, they never named her. They never named Tulsi.
She's talking, assuming Jill Stein will give it up, but she might not because she's also a Russian asset.
This was
crazy.
after that quote was made. Media across spectrums were reporting about what Hillary Clinton just said about Tulsi. You raised a second issue about why I go on Fox News.
Yeah.
I go on Tucker Carlson, go on Brett Baer, go on Sean Hannity, go on MSNBC, go on CNN. I am here to speak to every single American in this country about the unifying leadership that I want to bring as president. Not just speak to those who agree with me.
It's nice to think that could happen.
To speak with those who may disagree with me, recognizing that I'm asking for the opportunity to serve every single person in this country. We have to come together
Joy, you used
for
to
our
go on
country
Fox.
and our country's future.
You used
They
to do
become
Fox and
outrageous.
Friends.
They lie all the time.
Well,
They're just
I think the reason why so many Republicans respond to you is because you don't treat us like we're garbage. You actually care about the audience and care about reaching out, which to a lot of conservatives, which by the way, you're going to have to win them over to get to the White House one way or another, is important. And I think just negating all of Fox's audience, I called Elizabeth Warren to task on it.
Not their
when she
audience.
came on
We're
the
talking
show.
about Tucker Carlson right now.
he has a big-
Sean
I'm there to
Hannity.
speak to the
Two
audience.
liars.
They both have some of the largest audiences on television today. But
So day
Putting
one,
people first.
you putting us back.
Day one and every day
You're
that
also
follows.
not going to take my guns. Appreciate that too.
All right.
I would. I'll take
Well, maybe not all of them.
And Joy Behar doesn't understand that she's a useful idiot of the right. The Republicans, every time Joy does dumb-ass, stupid shit like this, Trump's numbers go up because they play that footage over and over on, you know, on the state news. And every rational person, all of us in the middle go, is that what lefties do? This is how the libtards act? No wonder we had Trump in the first place, because of idiots like Joy Behar.